What's good, y'all? My name is Elquan, aka Note City Phantom.
Tell me what inspired this album, Faraway.
What inspired this album, Faraway, was just a lot of life, man. Just basically was going through a lot of things at that time, through a marriage I went through, unfortunately a divorce as well, but we back together though, and my son was born as well, you know what I'm saying? And just a lot of different things was going on, but life inspired this album for sure. Who influences my style of music? I would definitely say Curren. I listen to a lot of Curren a lot. Wiz Khalifa, Kid Cudi, Nas. You know, I like those guys that kind of step out of the box, that are real versatile. You know, that kind of put a lot of pressure on themselves to try different things. So I think they definitely inspire a lot of my music. How long have I been rapping? I've been rapping since high school, but taking it serious, I would say since 19 when I was on an underground label called Hall of Fame Records. Shout out to my man Jay. So100 started from a friend of mine named Tweez. He woke up one day, said he had a dream, and said it was So100. And I'm like, okay. He like, man, let's get it moving. Let's get So100 rocking. So I'm like, okay, let's do that. And we've been rocking ever since. And, you know, a couple of those guys, you know, shout out to them. They started doing other things. And here I am today, still rocking So100.
What's your favorite song off Faraway?
My favorite song off of Faraway would definitely have to be Studio. And I like Studio because just the harmonizing on that track was crazy. And literally everything I'm saying in that track was happening that night. I was up late. We were drinking on Swami's, and we were in the studio, you know what I mean? And the sun was literally about to come up, so that's definitely my favorite track off there, off that Studio.
I'm sipping slow and I'm drunk up in the studio. Yeah, it's getting late.
Yeah, I mean, my album is coming out in 4/20/20, and it just so happened to be coming out during the pandemic, which I think was a perfect time to drop the album because people are at home, you know, they got to tune in, you know, and really listen to what I'm talking about and what I'm saying. And, you know, through this pandemic, it's just given me, through an artist, it's through turmoil, that's the time where we really turn up and really get the creative juices flowing and just start coming up with different things and you know, just started doing different songs. And you know, I've just basically put that time in to do that and also focus on the time with my son and loving on him and playing with him and having a good time shooting Nerf bullets and all of that through the house and whatnot, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, just stay positive out there, guys. Everything's gonna be all right. My life outside of music, I work a 9 to 5, you know, I'm a teller, I'm not gonna say which bank, but, you know, I am a teller, and you know, I do my thing there. And me, I'm a go-lucky kind of guy, you know, I'm a fool with it. So I like to clown, have a good time, you know what I mean? Like to go out to eat, get something to eat. I love food. And, you know, and I like to, you know, blow it down every now and then, you know what I'm saying? Favorite strain of marijuana? Man, I definitely have to say God's Gift. I mean, for one, the name, I mean, come on, God's Gift is God's gift from Earth, you know what I mean? So, and just the color of it is so dense and so purple and orange and just looks amazing, man. So it's just, in the high is super smooth, and you know, I actually used to trap that off back in like 2012. That was definitely my favorite strand. Never forgot it. And I smoke a lot of weed, and I never forgot it. So. What can the fans expect from me? The fans can expect nothing but straight quality. Nothing but just keeping it So100 about everything. You know, I'm not trying to put on a show or trying to act like something that I'm not. You know, I'm giving you guys my life. I'm giving you guys Elquan, who I am. So, you know, that's what I want to do. That's what they can expect from me. And they can also expect nothing but just straight fire dropping. That's it. what I love most about making Faraway was just, it wasn't planned, it wasn't like pushed or anything. You know, we just organically was just having fun and just hanging out as friends. I met the producer at a tattoo shop. You know, he liked how I spit. I liked how he produced. We linked up, we became friends, and we made an album. And it was all real life. All those subject matters in those songs are things really happen, and it's real life. So you can relate to that and definitely can take it to heart. It came from the heart. Well, Faraway to me, the title of the album, what it means is basically it's supposed to take you from wherever you at when you're listening to it to where I was at, into my dimension of the world, you know, into my world, into my thought process, into whatever, you know, I was trying to portray or whatever picture I was painting at that time. That's what Faraway definitely means. And when I was writing that album, what Faraway meant to me was, it was taking me out of whatever situation I was in and taking me to a whole nother dimension. A lot of those beats are really like, on some really like, you know, spacey kind of feel. You know, it kind of, it has that spacey kind of vibe to it too, you know what I mean? So and we have sounds from Africa. You got sounds from all over the country on that album too as well. So, you know, we take it as far as we could take it. Come far away with me real quick. Check it out. Oh man, how long have I been working on this album, Faraway? I would say I've been working on Faraway for a good 5 years, man. Almost 6 years I've been working on this album. And like I said, man, I went through a lot of stuff in between this time. So it was a lot of life, which a lot of you can understand, you know, how life can get in the way sometimes. But all I can say is that I wouldn't change any of the process of the whole 5 years that it took. And whatever you guys are doing, just stay consistent. And even if you fall off from that path, jump right back on that path and finish what you started. You know what I'm saying? So here we are today, 5 years later. Where do I see myself a year from now after the debut album? I definitely see myself locking in some more business deals. I definitely see myself moving around more. You know, I'm in Vegas right now, so you can really catch me around in the city a lot, you know, networking and doing shows and stuff like that. But I want to start pushing more to Cali, Washington, Arizona, Tempe, you know, the whole Southwest, which is where I'm at first, you know what I mean? And then just start moving from there, branching off to the Midwest and the East Coast and everything. So that's definitely where I see myself in a year from now. The rap scene in Las Vegas is just now starting to really pop off. You know, we just now starting to get a lot of good things out here. We just got football, the Raiders just got here. You know, we got a lot of sports coming in, so it's just now starting to really pop off because this was more of like a house party, more of a, you know, up-tempo music kind of town, you know what I mean? But now it's starting to really come together. Shout out to the Jam downtown. Shout out to Soul Sessions downtown. Shout out to the Bunkhouse in the downtown area that's showing a lot of love to the hip hop scene. So it's starting to come together, man. Vegas music scene is coming together. Shout out to all the Vegas artists that's out here doing their thing. Some things that have been far away from me that I want to get back. Well, I definitely want to get that six-pack back. You know what I'm talking about? Nah. You know, I want to get that motivation to work out back. I used to work out a lot. So, you know, that's been pretty far away. You know what I mean? I need to get back in touch with that. And also back with, you know, I need to get back into church a little bit too. I've been slipping a little bit with that, with going to church on. I missed a lot of Sunday. Shout out to Pastor Hyde and Pastor Vance out here in Vegas. You know, I ain't seen them in many moons. So it's about time I pull up on them, man, you know. Yes, sir. Got to get back.